In the modern world, we love sports. We love participating in sports, and we love watching sports. We love all kinds of sports. Some are individual sports like running, or maybe karate, or maybe swimming. Some are team sports like soccer and basketball and football. Some sports are just backyard sports that we just do for fun. We love all types of sports, and we have for a long, long time. But we're not the only ones. Some of these sports go way, way back, even older than me. Go all the way back to the Greeks and to the Romans. They love sports too, all types of sports. Some of the sports they loved are the same as the sports that we love. And some of the sports were very, very different. And some people died during their sports. That's just the way it was. Let's take a look at some Roman sports right now. In the heart of ancient Rome stood the Circus Maximus, the empire's largest and oldest stadium. Though it looks like just a grassy field today with a bunch of rocks laying around, it once roared with the thunder of horses and the cheers of 250,000 spectators. This was chariot racing at its grandest, dangerous, thrilling, and wildly popular. Okay, so the ruins of the Circus Maximus have eroded a little over time. There's not much left of the grand spectacle that used to be here, but it's still something to see, and I highly recommend you checking it out if you ever get a chance to go to Rome. Races featured teams of horses tearing around the track's central spine, called the spina. Drivers risked their lives and limb for fame, fortune, and favor. Teams had colors, red, blue, green, white, and the fans were as loyal and fierce as any fans of sports teams today. What's your favorite team? Just a short walk from the Circus Maximus stood another arena, the Colosseum. Built for more brutal entertainment, it hosted gladiator games, wild beast hunts, and could be flooded to make mock naval battles. The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, was commissioned by Emperor Vespasian around 70 to 72 AD and completed by his son Titus in 80 AD. Built on the site of Nero's former pleasure palace, it symbolized a return of land to the people of Rome. Constructed using concrete, tuff, and travertine stone, it was an engineering marvel of its time with a complex system of vaults, corridors, and elevators. Tens of thousands of spectators would pack into the stands to watch blood sport dressed as spectacle. Today it's just a tourist destination. Gladiators were often slaves or prisoners, but some fought for glory and even freedom. Fights weren't always to the death, but every match carried danger. They trained in special schools and followed strict styles. Not all gladiators used the same weapons. The gladiator is named after the gladius, the Spanish swords they used, but some gladiators used spears and nets. It was all about putting on a good show for the people of Rome. Yes, of course, the gladiators were violent, and they had other violent sports too, like boxing and wrestling, but we have MMA fighting, we have football, we have violent sports as well that we enjoy, so we are not unlike the Romans. Romans admired the Greek athletic traditions like boxing, wrestling, javelin throwing, and foot races. They were part of the education and the festivals of the Romans, a celebration of strength and skill. What sports do you like to participate in? What do you like to watch? Chances are, the Romans would have liked those sports as well. I don't think I would like to try being a gladiator, but I do have a black belt in karate, and I have participated in marathons, so I guess I have that connection with the Romans. As the Roman Empire shifted to the east after the fall of Rome, Roman culture lived on in the city of Constantinople. Now it's called Istanbul in what's now Turkey. The Hippodrome there rivaled the Circus Maximus of Rome, with races, parades, and political drama. Obelisks and monuments still mark its spine. These obelisks were taken from ancient Egypt and moved to the Hippodrome. This recreation gives us a glimpse of what those races may have felt like. Heart-pounding laps, teams jostling for position, the crowd roaring with every turn. Sounds like a sporting event we would go to today. The Hippodrome was a place of action and adventure. It was a great place for the people of Constantinople to gather together and enjoy the crowds. Though the crowds are gone, the legacy of Roman sports lives on, in ruins, in art, and in our imagination. Thank you for enjoying this journey with me. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment, and enjoy more videos on this channel.